was like, I'm getting my clothes dyed. And then they asked again, where did you get it from? And then he was like, oh, they're teasing me. I shouldn't answer. And then the other people got a big stick and then bashed him right in the head and then started beating him up. While his clothes was in the pot, he went to the court and he was like,
good.
With no clothes, and he was like, no, please, king, don't put me in jail. I didn't do it. And then the other people was like, no, he should go in jail because he's a really bad guy. He killed my calf. And then when he got sentenced to jail, the other people found his calf, right?
Yeah.
And then
Right.
when they went to the court, they were like, no, please let him go. I found our calf. And then the king said he was going to let him go, but he forgot to let him go. So Rebecca stayed in jail for 12 more years. And then, after 12 years, the king just remembered that. Then, when he went to the jail cell himself, and then, so he let Rebecca out, and then he kept apologizing, like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And then Rebecca was like, no, don't blame it on, no, I deserve that. Please don't say sorry.
Yes.
And then he got let go.
Good. Thank you.
Good job, boy. You did it. Okay, your turn. Yeah, go.
8 million.
Let me go back.
Introduce yourself first.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Pernell. I'm a boy. I'm 11 years old.
Yeah.
So there was a monk named Rebecca, and he was
Remember that I told the land. Where is it? Land. The land where he was.
Oh.
Where the Rebecca was at that time.
Rebecca was so he was at Pakistan.
Nowadays called Pakistan.
Yeah.
Nowadays called Pakistan. Yeah.
At that time, India, right?
Yeah, at that time it was India though. So he was boiling clothes, and then a person lost his calves, and then he saw Rebecca putting Rebecca put dye to his clothes while he was boiling it, and the red dye was spilling out, and then the person who lost his calf thought that he was cooking his calf. So he called up his homies to say, hey, so this kid has calf, and pull out the clocks, we're gonna beat him. And so his friends came, and then his friends were, and they asked him what are you doing? And he said he was coloring his clothes. And then they asked him what did he use to color his clothes. And then Rebecca stopped because he didn't answer the question because he thought it was his karma for his past life. So then they so the person and his friends took him to court, and then Roberta was sent to prison, and then his homies found his calf walking around. So then his homies pull up to the court and say, "Let my boy out. He found our
Let
calf.
who? Let who out?
Roberta out.
Roberta.
Let my boy Roberta out." And then the king said he was gonna let Roberta out, but he didn't until the next 12 years. And then Roberta said he did. I deserved it because of my past life when he was
Past
getting
karma.
past karma when he was getting out of prison.
How many years?
Huh?
How many?
Thank you.
Thank you. Clap hands. Good job. Good job.
Okay, now
Lady,
who's next?
girls turn.
Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah. Girls' turn, right? Two boy.
Two boy.
Already done.
Girls. These are girls. I'm not a girl.
Yeah.
She is a girl.
Louder. Timute.
She's a girl.
Right here.
Yeah. Come.
Yeah, she gonna read all the
Come.
notes.
Yeah. Hopefully that she got a
Okay,
very
okay.
good
Listen
notes, you know?
carefully.
Good.
Keep
Okay,
silent, please.
just you can just read it. She may have a detail.
Possible.
Listen. First,
Okay, introduce yourself.
Oh, it is your choice.
Yes. You put your निकाल.
Ah. Okay. Oh, good. First introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Rashu. Yeah,
And here today I'm presenting.
I'm presenting my story.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
my story. One day in a faraway place, far away from a town, there was a man named Roberta. He was practicing by himself in a remote area far away from the town. One day there was a bee man that liked to slander others. He was a cheater and liar. One day he lost his calf and he looked into the exact forest Roberta was in. Roberta had limited clothes and his clothes were getting dirty, so he was boiling water to color it red. The Burman saw it while he was looking for his cow and saw it spilling, saying, "He probably killed my calf and killed it and is going to eat him." But he was too scared to go alone, so he went with his friends to talk to the monk. The guy said, "What are you doing?" The monk said, I am boiling water to color my clothes." Somehow they saw flesh and blood in the pot. They asked in a teasing way, "Where did you get it from?" The monk knew the guys were teasing him, and they already knew what it was, but they thought it was flesh and blood, so he didn't answer because he thought it was karma from his past life. The bee man got so angry that the monk, Roberta, didn't answer his question. So the bee man got a stick and started beating Roberta with the stick. And they tied him up and took him to the town, to the king, so the king could decide if Roberta had a sentence. They told the king, "This monk took my calf and killed it and boiled it." Because of the rule, the king decided to put the monk into prison. The bee man that lost the calf found the calf. They told the king, "We're sorry, we found our calf, so let him go." Now, he didn't do anything, but somehow the king forgot to release him, and he's been in jail for 12 years. And after the 12 years, the king remembered that the monk, Roberta, the king released, he should have released 12 years ago. He went himself to apologize, but the monk had already become malnourished and skinny, The king felt so sorry he offered him clothes, food, and anything he wanted. The monk responded, "It is not your fault. I deserve that. You didn't have to apologize to me." The king felt amazed when he heard that. He said, "Why did you say that? You didn't do anything." The monk replied, "I did deserve that. I did it in the past." The king asked, "Can you tell us how you deserve that?" The monk said, "In my previous life, his name was Kuta and he was a thief. He stole people's cows and slaughtered and ate him. One day, he saw a monk and he threw meat from the cow he slaughtered at him and the village people saw the monk that was covered in the meat and took him to jail. The monk was put into jail for 12 days by the leader. After 12 days, Roberta felt bad and went to confess. So the Kuta felt bad and went to confess. So the leader let go of the monk. Yeah.
And then continue. Finish.
So Roberta said, "That's why I deserved it. I put someone else in jail for 12 days, and the numbers multiplied."
How? How multiply?
It multiplied by a year. Every day that he was in jail, it multiplied by a year.
Thank you. Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
One.
Good job, good job.
When Kuta said,
Okay, your turn.
Okay, then you come then.
no. Yeah, you
No,
come.
no, you come.
No, you said two girls. You said that was only one girl. That's the second girl.
Yeah, he's a girl.
No.
Yeah, you're a girl.
No, you're a girl.
I already did
Sheila,
one.
Sheila. Hey, Sheila. Come, you come. Come here. His name or her name is Sheila, no?
She.
Sheil. Come.
Who?
I don't know. I don't know what is her name. Maybe
Shia.
Shia. Okay,
That's like
Shia.
that, right?
Okay.
You just forgot my name.
Yeah, Shia.
You know my dad, right?
Yeah.
Wait, who? What is your dad's name? Shanti.
You know him?
Shanti. Probably I know him when I see him, but I don't recognize his name.
Santiram.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, so you introduce yourself first, and then start talking the history that which you heard.
I never done this.
You have to start someday, right? So this is the day that you start.
I'm scared.
That's okay. That's okay. Here. Okay, just talk few words. First, introduce yourself. I am. Say.
I'm Shia.
And then today, Tulku asked me to say few. Tulku asked me to say.
Okay, wait. Don't pull it.
Tulku
Asked me to
asked me to
say
say
history,
history,
which I just heard.
which I just heard.
Okay, now begin. What history you're gonna say? Say. Oh, yeah. Say it. You forgot? Okay, you go. Thank you, but she
Yeah.
speaks this is her first time.
Good job, good job.
Now, who? You get. Come. No, just come. Now, there's a deal. You cannot say no now.
That was like 2 hours ago. I forgot.
No, it wasn't 2 hours.
It was like
It wasn't. Just like a few minutes. Like, introduce yourself first.
What's your name?
Hi, my name is Yugen. I'm a boy.
And I am studying right now.
Studying.
What grade?
Second.
Second grade. Yeah, just say. Introduce yourself. History. Then. Today I'm gonna present the history which I just heard.
Today I'm going to present the history that I just heard.
Okay. History. Say history.
History.
Yeah. Okay. Begin now. I'll give you 1 minute to think
Yeah, you can go.
You can think? Think carefully. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, Emma, you want? Huh?
Okay,
Come,
Zaza.
come, come. Emma, come. Yeah. Good, good.
My name is Pima. I'm 12. I'm a guy. Alright. So
Rebecca.
alright. So Rebecca, his clothes were getting out of color, so he boiled water and put red dye on it, and
Brahman. That's a
Brahman, he lost his.
Not the name. That is like a
Oh
name
yeah.
for the caste.
So Brahman.
Brahman. Mm-hmm.
So he lost his baby cow, and he went to find it and saw Rebecca, there was red, he thought it was blood. So he saw Rebecca in the pot, and he thought that Rebecca killed his baby cow and cooked it. So he got his friends, said, "Yo, this guy might have took my baby cow. So let's go see." So they went over there, asked him what he was doing. He said he was getting red dye, coloring his clothes. And they asked, I forgot what they asked, the other one. I forgot what they asked.
Yeah, where'd you get it from?
Oh, where'd you get it from? Yeah. So where'd he get it from? And he thought in his mind, oh, these guys are teasing me, so I'm not answering this. And Brahmin, he got so mad. He got a stick, hit Rebecca. They started ganging up on him. And then they took him to the king, said, yo, this guy took my cow. And the king sentenced him. And then they found Brahmin's baby cow, found it and said, let Rebecca out because we found the baby cow. And the king said, okay, but forgot somehow. Okay, and 12 years later, the king remembered to take Rebecca out. He got Rebecca out and said, oh, I'm sorry, you're skinny as a stick. So the king gave him food, clothes, and he kept on saying, I'm sorry. Rebecca said, it's not your fault. You shouldn't say sorry. It's my fault. The king said, how? Rebecca said, in his past life, he did that. And the king said, the king was amazed and asked them about his past life. And Rebecca started talking about his past life. He stole cows, killed them, and eat them. And one time he stole a cow, and the people in the towns followed him and ran after him. And he was running, and then gave it to a monk. And he said, yo, he took it, not me. And then they took the monk to the king. The king sentenced the monk for a couple of days. And then Rebecca confessed himself for after 12 days. And then after that, we're back at the present. And then he said that's how that was his fault. And the king said, then how would you stay for 12 years? And Rebecca said, because it's like money.
It's like money. Okay, very good. Okay. Yeah, you wanna?
Okay.
Yes. Ask.
It's a big man hit him with a stick.
Yeah. The Brahman hit with a stake.
Is that called illegal or not?
Is that legal or not? It is not legal. Yes, you are right. It is not legal. Because he didn't stolen his calf, right? Okay, so now let me ask you another question. Do you remember that before I told you this history, I told you about 3 levels of giving?
Yes.
Yes. Kind of.
Okay, Pema, first one. The lowest one.
Money, giving money, food, and more stuff like that.
Yeah, food, shelters, clothes, right? All these basic needs. Okay, second level. Okay, huh?
Protection.
Protection, giving protection. Yeah, in short, giving protection. Yes, giving protection. Can you be more detailed?
Protecting somebody from like bad thing like death and like other stuff
Mm-hmm.
that I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. Simi, what is her name?
Sneer.
Sneha. What's the highest level of giving?
No, hold on.
Giving? Sneha, your turn. You forgot? Okay. Wait, I'll point you. Wait. Yeah, you go.
Knowledge and kindness.
Yeah, knowledge. Yeah, knowledge. Yes, good. Giving knowledge is the highest gift. Okay? Good. Okay. 주소가 쓰려나? What time? 6:20. Oh, it's good now. Today, are we good today?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hold on.
Didn't go
Not
on
bad, not finished.
Didn't go on